Hi, first graders. Today we're going to learn a little bit about screen out the mean. So let's take a look at these slides to see what that means. Today we're going to learn about how to be safe when we are online and what we can do if someone's not being nice to us when we are on our tablet or on the internet. So let's take a look at some slides together to learn what we can do when someone is not being kind on the internet. Our lesson today is called Screen Out the Mean. Now, you may have heard the term bullying. What kind of things count as bullying? Now, usually bullying means that it's repeated over and over time. It occurs in a relationship where there's a power imbalance, and it intends to cause harm or distress and/or has serious harmful or distressing effects on the target. Now, what kinds of things could count as bullying? Hmm. Did you say purposely being mean or scary to someone else? For example, making fun of how someone looks, telling lies about them behind their back, or threatening to do something bad to them? Yes, those are all things that would be considered bullying. Now, bullying can take place online or it can take place face to face. But remember, it's something that's repeated over time. Now, how do you think bullying can make someone feel? Maybe you could name some big feelings that you might have if someone was being a bully to you. Maybe hurt, angry, upset, scared? Absolutely. Those are all big feelings we can have when we are being bullied. Now, what do you think is the best thing to do when you feel bullied or when you see someone else being bullied? Did you say tell an adult? Ask for help? Absolutely. That's exactly what we need to do when we feel like someone is bullying us or if we see it happening to one of our friends. Now, today we're really going to focus on cyberbullying. The key word here is it happens when we are online or on the internet. So, what do you do online? Or what do you think you like to do on the internet? Did you say play games? Your Canvas learning is online. Do you like to read books online? Sending emails, sending text messages through our tablets, or maybe even playing games. Those are all things that you can do when you are online. Cyberbullying is when you're doing something on the internet, usually again and again, to make another person feel angry, sad, or scared. So, some examples of cyberbullying include sending a mean message, posting mean things on a website about someone, or making fun of someone online. When you are mean to someone else online, even if they only do it one time, it isn't nice. All so cyberbullies usually bully repeatedly with the intention of causing hurt feelings. When children do something very mean or scary and do it over and over again, that's called cyberbullying when it's done online. Now, can you think of an example of what cyberbullying may look like or may be? Maybe you could come up with an idea, like sending a mean email. Do you think that would be okay? No. Or posting mean things about someone on a website? We wouldn't want to do that either. Did you ever see someone make someone else feel bad online? Have you ever noticed that before? All right. Well, now let's think. Now that we know what cyberbullying is, let's think what we should do if we see it or if we notice it. What do we do about cyberbullying? Now, here we have a stop sign. Now, this stop sign is what we follow when we see cyberbullying. If you feel like someone is being a cyberbully, Follow the stop method. S means stop using the device and sign off. T stands for tell a trusted adult. O says go online only when a trusted adult says it's okay. And P tells us to play online with kids who are nice. Now that we know all of those steps, let's listen to this story. Jada's parents let her plan a website where she can take care of a pet pony and decorate its stall. Her friend Michael has played with her in the past and knows her username and password. One day, Jada goes to the site to care for her pony. She finds that her pony's stall is a mess and that there are some things that are missing. Now that we know this story, what do you think happened? Do you think Michael might have gone to her website and messed up the pony stall? Yeah. He had her information to log in and get to her things. How do you think that made Jada feel? Probably pretty sad, especially if she worked really hard to make that pony stall how she wanted it to be. Now, what do you think she could do? Do you think she should tell a parent? Sure, or a trusted adult? Absolutely. She feels let down by her friend who took that information and changed what she had worked really hard on. Now, how do you know when someone is cyberbullying? Let's go back to our slides to see if we can learn how we know if it's cyberbullying. Here it comes. All right. Now, we know that it's cyberbullying when it's something online that makes you feel sad or upset or hurt. What do you think is important? Why do you think it's important to stop using the computer when someone starts cyberbullying you? That's our first step, is to stop using the device. If you said it's a good idea to stop because it could get worse, or that friend may continue to be hurtful to you if you continue. Now, if someone makes you feel angry, sad, or scared online, which grown-ups can you tell and ask for help? If you're at school, could you tell your teacher? Of course. What about Mrs. Jacks or Mr. English or any trusted adult at Sand Creek Elementary? Now, what if you're at home? Who could you go to then? Did you say a grown up at your house, like mom or dad or grandma, or even an older sibling, brother or sister? All of those people are there to help you when something happens that is inappropriate or hurtful on the internet. Now, why do you think it's important to go online only with an adult or when an adult says it's okay? That's right. Adults can help guide us online and keep us safe from cyberbullying. Now, how can you decide whether you should play or chat with someone online? I know a lot of us might play video games where we have the option to chat with others. Do you think it's important that our grown-ups know when we're doing that? Absolutely. If someone is very mean to us or mean repeatedly, then that person is cyberbullying and we should not be in contact with them online. Now, remember that we should never talk to strangers online, either without asking a trusted adult, even if that person is nice or has shared interest and likes the same games as us. We should never talk with them if we don't know them. And lastly, which of the four things do you think is the most important out of these? Should we tell an adult? Absolutely. No matter what, we should always go to an adult, a trusted adult who's there to help us when we see or feel cyberbullying. So, in Jada's experience, she should stop using the computer, tell a trusted adult what happened, and not go back online or return to the pony website until an adult says it's okay. If Jada and Michael are good friends, Jada may want to tell Michael how his actions made her feel, and she gets that advice from an adult. But if Michael continues to cyberbully her, she should play with other kids who don't take part in that cyberbullying. Now let's practice a few more ideas. You're on a game, let's think, and someone you're playing keeps telling you that you're stupid. Is that a hurtful word? Would that make you feel sad? Absolutely. But they keep saying it. What can you do? I'll give you a minute to think about what you would do if someone you were playing a video game with on the internet used that S word and wasn't being nice. Did you say, leave the game? Absolutely. That's a good time for you to walk away from that game. Tell someone what happened so they can be on the lookout for that next time you play. Now, here's another thing that could happen. A student in your class keeps commenting on your seesaw and Canvas activities, saying things that are unkind. If you see this happen, is this a good opportunity for you to share that information with Mrs. Posapenka or any of your first grade teachers? Absolutely. So, boys and girls, in closing, today we learned about how we can keep the mean out when we are using the internet. Remember that cyberbullying is not okay. It's something that happens over and over again and makes us feel sad. So, if you ever experience something like that, it's time to stop playing that game. Go to a trusted adult and ask for help. We want you to be safe when you're using your tablets and when you're online, especially while at school and at home. So, if you ever have a situation that you don't think is safe, it's time to stop and ask for help.